Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. So here we are, guys, back with another video.
Here we are.
In this video, we're going to be taking you on a little bit of a journey.
Oh yeah.
But before we take you on that journey, we're going to tell you what we did. But before we tell you what we did, don't forget to add a like if you're here. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And put on the notification bell so you'll be notified when we release new videos.
Please, guys.
So here we go. So we did possibly in 2021, possibly the most horrific.
Oh no.
The most heinous.
Oh yeah, the most heinous. Ooh.
The most despicable thing that any human being could do.
Oh my God, and it's crazy, girl. It's crazy.
Should we tell them what we did?
I don't know. You ready? Can you guys handle this?
I don't think you guys can handle this, but...
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's go.
We traveled during a pandemic. Oh, well, I thought I would get more of a reaction than that.
Me too.
But chances are, probably more people have been traveling than not.
Correct.
I peep y'all on Instagram posting your little, oh, remember back 2 years ago when things were different? Those were your little, ruses that you were putting up because you were really on vacation, but you just didn't want anybody to know you were on vacation.
Agreed.
Because you didn't want anybody to throw any shade at you.
Agreed.
But anyway, we're not throwing shade because we went on vacation too.
Yes, we did.
But here we go, guys.
Yes.
On to the video. Hey guys, so yeah, welcome back. So as I said, guys, we traveled during a pandemic. So, and in this video, we will be outlining the places that we went, the things that we did, some of the people that we met, and we'll be doing this over a course of a few videos, just to kind of give you guys a good idea of what it's like to travel during a pandemic, if you haven't done so yourself already. Now, granted, at the time of the recording of this video, the world, at least the United States, is getting a little more safer.
A little bit.
A lot more.
Don't get it twisted.
True. I mean, a lot more people are vaccinated. A lot more people are getting tested regularly. So, people are feeling a little bit more at ease here in the States. So, people in the States are having a tendency to travel a little bit more. I know that there are still parts of the world that are still going through the catastrophic results of C-19. And we want to just send out our condolences and our best wishes to all those people who are still trying to fight through, while we over here, we've kind of got it under the wraps, but you never know, it could prop back up. But anyway, we wanted to just kind of do something light in light of C-19, and we wanted to kind of take you guys on our journey with us. So yeah, like I said in the first part, we're going to be looking at the highs, the lows, the do's, the don'ts, everything that is entailed into traveling during the pandemic, whether it's your first time, whether it's your second time, or whether you've done it all before. So trust, on the onset, like many people who have been traveling during the pandemic, it wasn't an easy choice to make. We went back and forth, kind of like feeling resistant to the idea of even traveling. Like, should we? Shouldn't we? Will we? Won't we? It's
Will
not like
we get COVID abroad?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest concern of most people. you feel comfortable here, but it's like, oh, are we gonna get it over there? Like, this, that, and the third. I mean, it's not like we had a death wish. It's not like we were like, oh, F everything, and we're gonna just go, and it's not like we wanted to die.
We played it safe. Don't worry, we played it safe.
Yeah, we played it safe, but I mean, it's just, and it's like, I think that it wasn't even really a vacation. It was more like just a getaway.
Yeah.
Because, being cooped up in the house, for any particular reason, I mean, and in this reason for C-19, I mean, it's almost been a year for some people being stuck in isolation and in quarantine, and I mean, it could make you go crazy. So, I mean, even though we went back and forth, we were like, you know what? I don't know, we don't want to die, all this kind of stuff. But we were just like, we put our big boy pants on and was like, you know what? Let's go. We don't have to tell anybody we're going. We'll just go, and we'll tell them we went when we get back, after we've been retested and all of that kind of stuff.
We took precautions. We took tons of masks. We have these face shields on, as you can see. So we're even taking precautions even amongst each other.
Yeah, I don't think we're 6 feet apart though.
No, we're not. Because it's supposed to be arm's length, but you see we got a dip a little bit.
It's not socially distanced.
Yeah, but you see we're taking precaution at least with each other, even still being in the same room. So don't even worry. We just went and had fun, and we played it safe. So nobody caught COVID on the way back from us, hopefully.
So like I said, guys, again, I probably said it a gazillion times, but we're gonna just bring you on the trip with us.
Yeah.
So if you're ready, then we're ready.
Yeah.
So
let's go.
Let's go.
We're in Mexico. How you guys feeling?
Well, no, we're not in Mexico. We were in Mexico.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd do a little costume change for dramatic effect.
A little
to fit the occasion.
Correct.
So yes, as Alexander said, we went to Mexico.
Woo! And it was a blast.
And as our little friend in the back here is showing, we went to Merida, Mexico. So a lot of you are probably like, Merida, Mexico, what's that? So Merida, Mexico is like, it's slated to be like the next Tulum. I don't know about all of that. I mean, as we go over the video and show you clips and pictures, I mean, I don't foresee it being the next Tulum, but
neither do I, because it's not that serious. People,
you never know.
Calm down.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
True that.
But to start things off, we want to talk about the dreaded first day of travel.
Oh my God.
And on top of the fact that there's a pandemic.
Yeah.
So, just as a note for everyone out there that is a traveler, or for those who are out there who have yet to start traveling and are looking to travel, make sure that if you can, that you designate a travel day.
Correct.
Like, so, if you're leaving on a Wednesday, like, do not count that day as like part of your trip. So just, if you have the ability to take the extra time, take that extra day in the beginning and that extra day at the end. It helps with a hill of issues that you may experience.
No, so true, and that's a tip. That's a tip we have to give, because we don't want to sit here and just give you guys just like stupid generic crap that everyone else on YouTube gives you. So we're going to give you some straight up tips, like seriously, like for comfort and emotional like distress. Like people just overlook some of those things. They just get on the airplane and be like, and then voila, when they friends and act crazy and then stuff like that. No, we're going to give you some tips to ease your mind, chill, relax.
Yeah, true. So, I mean, our trip started off like any trip starts off with our trip to the airport.
Yes, but you forgot to tell them. It was in the middle of a storm.
Well, no, it wasn't in the middle of a storm yet.
True.
Because we, like most people, you want to travel early. Mm-hmm. So you can get to your destination, so you could experience your first day, which, whatever. But yes, it was forecasted. The day that we were supposed to leave, it was forecasted that it was supposed to snow.
Yeah.
So on top of like the uneasiness that we felt about traveling to begin with, it's almost like this was like a sign from the Almighty telling us that you're not, either you shouldn't go or you're not going to be going.
Exactly. And that's exactly how I felt. A couple of times I told him, like, I don't think we're going to go. But he kept saying, look, we paid for everything, Airbnb and all types of stuff. So I'm like, I guess we have to go. I guess so. We huffed it together.
So, yeah, we got into the Uber and we got to the airport. And, I mean, to our surprise, like, it was pretty busy.
Yeah.
You know, being that there's a whole pandemic and being that there's still a lot of people who are fearful about traveling and just leaving their house and leaving their, you know, their small circle of friends and family that they know are C-19 free.
Yeah.
But it was like, there was a lot of people there like, we trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yes.
It was just
right with them.
Just lines of people, and like, you know, it was so good that we got there early because I'm like, okay, I don't know with the C-19, like what customs is gonna look like if there's gonna be extra scanning or whatever. And for me, you know, I'm surprised that the United States is kind of where it is in the whole C-19 thing, because it went like our move through the airport, it went like scarily smooth.
Correct. And I agree.
Like we went there early with the expectation that there was going to be extra precautions put into place, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was like we got through so easy. Now, grant you, for those who live in the United States, and for those who don't live in the United States, this information might be valuable to you. U.S. citizens are not required to kind of like to take a test or anything to leave the U.S. going to certain areas.
Not at all.
And we were going to Mexico, and Mexico didn't require incoming passengers to be tested or anything like that, which was kind of weird to me because it's like when you're on the plane, and like a lot of these planes have not been like empty.
Not at all. Yeah.
Like our plane was not full. Like we were able to get like our own seat,
Correct.
like our own row or whatever, because it wasn't that many people traveling, but it was more than we thought was going to be traveling. But yeah, it's just it went by really quick, and we didn't have to. It was the regular course of action. You go, you check your bags, you go through customs check, and then you go to your gate, and then whatever. Like it was just like it was like regular schmegular, like same old, like nothing new, nothing had changed. There was nothing additional added or whatever. So and for me, it's just like I can understand that's like Mexico's discretion. Like they have a right to say we don't want anyone coming in if they haven't been tested or anything like that. But they made that decision. But on top of that, it's like even from the United States, just getting on a plane domestically. I mean, there should be some requirements to have some sort of test to get on the plane, because you don't know who's on the plane and who's scamming who, and somebody might be on there and got C-19, and then everybody on the plane got C-19, and then when you go to Mexico, everybody in Mexico got C-19.
And I agree with that. Like there was just no protect or other safety precautions or anything else. It was just get on the plane and you should be fine because we'll sanitize the plane or something like that at the end of your flight. But I agree with you. It just made no sense. I felt okay going, but it just was like, what the hell is this? Like, are we okay? Like, Are we in America? Like, are we not worried about getting COVID at any point? But no, you guys, all right. You guys were relaxed about it, and that's what I will have to agree with that too. You were very relaxed. Our flight, our getting in was very quick. No delays until we were sitting on the plane and had to be the ice. That was it.
Well, yeah, we had to beat the ice because even though it wasn't snowing by the time we left, it started snowing as soon as we got to the airport.
Exactly. That's when the storm picked up.
To add, an initial insult to injury. There we are sitting on the plane, and our plane got delayed by an extra half an hour because they had to de-ice the plane. And I guess that's kind of important because you don't want to be up in the sky and then one of the wings cracks off. Because it's too cold or whatever. So I didn't mind that we had to wait, but it was just kind of like, okay, like, is this a sign? Like, are we not supposed to leave? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But I mean,
little by little on that trip, we were like, really like, this is crazy.
Just like everybody on that plane and everybody in that airport, we were trying to get out of the United States and just get out of just being confined to the house for months and months and months on end.
It was
But before we go on, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by tequila.
Yeah.
Because no trip to Mexico is complete without tequila. So be sure to get your tequila now.
Get some, guys.
Oh, I forgot to have the stupid mask on. Oh, that's smart. I guess I need a straw.
Yeah, come on, but I forgot to.
Ooh, that's some good water.
Ooh, that was amazing, guys.
That's some good water.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so once we got the plane de-iced, we got up in the air, and that was problem number one,
correct.
Which was a big reason why it was good to have a travel day. Yeah. We get on the plane's pretty smooth, whatever, da-da-da.
A little turbulence.
A little turbulence, to be expected or whatever, some wind.
Yeah.
And and then we finally get into Cancun. We flew into Cancun Airport. Now, I know we said we're going to Merida, but we went to Cancun Airport. That's kind of one of the only airports that's there. There's one in Mexico City, but we went to the one in Cancun and landed there.
Fun.
So just as a couple pointers, and maybe we'll bullet it here on the screen for those who have not been to Mexico yet. Just a few things to keep in mind that we stupidly forgot to do. Make sure, number one, that you take money out before you leave the United States or before you leave anywhere. If you live in Europe, if you live in Spain, make sure you take money out before you leave. Because they, in places like, Mexico and other places around the world, it's not just Mexico, they're going to take advantage of the fact that you may have forgot to take out money, and they're going to charge you an arm and a leg to use their ATM machines and to do their conversions.
And it's crazy for ridiculous reasons. They're just going to swipe your money.
Yes. So, and there's just another thing added as far as money is concerned. Yes, it's smart to have converted money ready because you don't know what you're going to have to experience. But don't convert all of your money at the airport. Don't convert all of your money. Convert it somewhere. Maybe convert it at your bank where you have a good relationship and they'll give you a good rate. Or wait to get to your destination because chances are you'll find a more inexpensive option where you can transfer your money a lot easier.
Yes.
So that was stupid thing number one. That was number two thing added. I got to the stupid airport and had no money. And I'm sitting there like, oh, it's whatever, I can go. I'm going to find a Bank of America or a Chase Bank or whatever. That didn't happen. So that was one thing that was kind of aggravating me on top of the fact that I'm like on 2 hours of sleep. We're both like on 2-3 hours of sleep for that day. But Alexander was kind of smooth, was kind of chill that day, but I was kind of getting a little like antsy.
Yeah, my thing was I'm already, I don't like flying already. My mom knows it. My mom, no, I don't like flying at all. I don't like airplanes. I just have this fear of being in the air. It's a man-made object or vehicle. So yeah, I was on edge, but I had to knock me over ranking cure because I'm with God. So I got myself together in that bathroom. I'm just like, look, if we going down in this plane, and that's it.